All right. Is that live? Yep. My channel. Line. Let's turn it down. Move these over here. All right, let's get things organized. Today's date is the 18th. We're moving closer and closer to November. I'm looking forward to the beginning of November because a big change will happen here in my life, which I've been waiting for 2 years. And hopefully I'm waiting for something that's going to be amazing for the rest of my days on this planet. Anyway, sorry guys, I was supposed to be online 2 hours ago or an hour and a half ago. And a friend of mine that I've known for over 40 years decided to call me right when I was about to go online. I had everything set up, ready to go. And she called me, and because we haven't spoken for about a month, we've been on the phone for over an hour. And then my daughter was trying to call me. Okay, so what do we got? We got PayPal over here, Super Chat if anybody chooses it. Got the person's name. 5, 6, 7. And we'll put detailed reading, detailed mini, and a numerology if somebody wants one. Okay, so who have we got in the room for the readings? I'm just going to read out a list of names of people that had a reading yesterday. They will not be getting a reading today. Breezy, Anna with the orange symbol, Leanne, Sarah Rism or something I think her name was, Ashley, my moderator, Jocelyn, Meh, Mama B, Divine Goddess, my moderator, Rinta, me, and Gypsy, my moderator. Okay, so there was 11 free readings done yesterday. So if I just called out your name and you are wanting a reading today, you will have to go and do either the $11 at PayPal. The information should start coming up on my screen soon. I'm just waiting for some moderators to get in here, but I'll start the list myself. Okay, so first up on the list we have the 4 elements. Welcome back. For Ellie. You're number 1, so please post your yes or no question. We'll get the game started. Alexandra, you'll be number 2. You're my moderator here today. I think Mama B might be coming on soon or maybe later. I'm not sure. I think somebody may have just sent me either a message or sent me a PayPal. Let me see if PayPal's here on my watch. No notifications. Starseed, welcome. Starseed, you're in early today, or I'm on late. So Alexandra is number 2. Miss Lovely, you've made it in today. I think you tried yesterday, but you were too late. Miss Lovely, you are number 3. And Alex20, welcome back. Alex20. Now, everybody, please make sure that you are subscribing to my channel. I do ask that for a free read, you do subscribe to the channel. Subscription costs you nothing. You're not going to get harassed with emails or anything. If you want to hit the notification bell will let you know when I'm live. It'll also let you know when I've posted a new video, which today, I'm not sure if a video is coming up today, but my Friday at midnight, so Thursday when it clicks midnight for Friday, the next yes and no video will come up. I am still working my way through star signs. If I haven't done the star sign you requested, my apologies. I will get to it as soon as I can. I've still got Aries and Libra to do. That was a request. Taurus and Sagittarius was a request. And is there something on the other page? Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, and Libra, Sagittarius. Did I already say Libra, Sagittarius? I think I did. No, I couldn't have because they're both on this page. Okay, so yeah, my apologies if one of those ones are the ones you're waiting on. I will try and find some time either today or tomorrow to start getting those recorded, ready, and shove them up on my page. If you're wanting me to look at two star signs together, please let me know while we're live today. Oh, Rhonda, hello. Hey, Rhonda, I've been on the phone for the last hour and a half with my friend. I haven't spoken to her in about a month. She's wondering where I am. Did I drop off the planet or something? I haven't answered her invitation to her wedding. She's actually getting married not this weekend, next weekend. No, actually, she's getting married on the 30th, but then she's having a celebration of everybody here because she's getting married in a different state, and then she's coming back here and she wants all her people to have a get together down here. And so I'm invited to the get together for her wedding. So she's having a small ceremony with only her family in the Sunshine State, and then she's having her celebration with all her friends that she's known for years down here. So yeah, I've been having a big talk with her, and so my apologies for getting late online. Go Mordacia, thank you. You've done a PayPal donation. Let me just, so it was you. It didn't show me PayPal, it just showed me a notification. So let me go over there and check. Okay, so you paid for a full reading today? Or unless you've paid for, so Mordacia, which is yeah, so you paid for either a full, I'm just going to put a detailed number 1 next to a full reading. And Maisha, actually Maisha was first. Sorry, Starseed, I didn't realize you paid as well. You paid for a detailed reading. So Maisha, your question's not on here, and Modesha, your question's not on here. So let me just bring up the text because I can't see it here. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Gypsy. All right, so let me just finish this list first. Maisha, please post your question, Starseed. So let me just go through who's on the list. Miss Lovely, Alex Tenney. Kick Ram, you've made it in. Kick Ram, you're number 5. New Love, you've made it in. You're number 6. Now, with people not using their real name, the 4 elements, Miss Lovely, Kikram, I don't know if that's your name or not, and New Love, when you ask your yes or no question, can you please tell me either your first name or your star sign to do your reading? It just helps with the focus, what I'm doing. I've always worked like that. A lot of readers will just work from your question and your nickname. I like to work with either your first real name or your star sign, okay? Starseed Glow, you're down here for your reading. Gypsy, you had a reading yesterday. Go Mordacia has paid. Okay, so we still have 4 spots on the free list at the moment. So we'll get there when we get there. So can I have, Starseed, can I have your full reading first, please? What do you want me to look at? I might just go and grab some water and I'll come back while we're waiting for her question. I'll do a quick toilet run. right, let's get to it. Have we got the question posted? Hey James, welcome. What's happening? Have we got a question from Maisha yet? Whoever posts first, I'll read them first. Starseed and Madesha, we are waiting for your reading. James, I'm assuming you paid for 2 minis again, or 1 mini. James, I'll just put 2 minis. Let me just go check the money. She's not posting, neither. Oh, Starseed, yeah, I need you to post, please. Yes, we can see your comments, Gypsy. I can see everything that you're writing. Starseed, we're waiting for your question, please. What are we looking at today? I'll just go and check PayPal in case she's put it on here. Sometimes she puts it on here. Nope, no question there. And James Helen. Okay, thank you, James. Okay, so we're waiting for a question here. Do I have a contract to have a baby with Corey? Oh, you're talking about the Akashic records. I was talking about that recently, the Akashic records, where we have these contracts in life, who we meet, what children we have, all of that. So, okay. All right, we'll look at that for you. Interesting question. Here we go. Starseed wants to know, does she have a contract that she's supposed to have a baby with Corey in the future? Will there be a baby for Maisha and Corey in the future? Mordesha, can you post your question so we have that ready for when it's your turn, please? Is there a contract for Maisha and Corey to be having a baby together in the future? MYESHACOREY. You've got... When I look for at a reading about a child, you know, like if I see information come out about a baby, I look for 9s because 9s are the 9 months, and especially the 9 of hearts because the 9 of hearts is a healthy baby being born in 9 months. If you've got more than 1 9, I feel that it means more than 1 pregnancy. But if the cards are black, you have 1 black card, I feel like it's a missed opportunity, or it's a pregnancy that doesn't go forward. Maybe you think you're pregnant and you do a test and you find out you're not pregnant. But you have a card representing the proud father and the baby. You have a child card here, which would be your dream come true. 8s normally, back in the old days when I was young, and when my mother was young, and when people were having babies back in the day, we always said that 8 weeks was when you found out that you were 8 weeks pregnant. Everybody, when they found out they were pregnant, they were usually about 8 weeks pregnant. They're going to have a blood test and it would say 8 weeks, 8 weeks, 8 weeks. Nowadays, you can find out if you're pregnant 5 days or something. You can do a test and it'll say, yes, you've got the hormone or you're releasing whatever. But yeah, so 8s would be that you find out you're pregnant. 9 would be the baby being born. What we're missing here is the doctor, the hospital, the 3 meaning fertility. But this is a contract, and you said, have I got a contract with Corey to be having a child with him in the future? I think you have a contract to be having more than 1 child with him in the future, because we got double pregnancy here, we got double 8s here. So this is 2 announcements. This is 2 announcements. We only have the 1 child showing though. So we have 1 child showing. We do have a black 4. 4s would represent female hormone, 5s would represent a male hormone, but it's black. So it's sitting here with the black. So this would be a shock, surprise, like, oh my God, I think I'm pregnant, but then nothing happens. You always see 2 babies. Well, I'm seeing doubles here. I'm seeing the double 8s, the double 9s, which could be 2 announcements. But I'm only seeing 1 child with that Jack sitting there and 1 main announcement and 1 birth. So the only thing could be doubles could represent twins. So I don't know if you are twins, 2 babies at the same time. Thank you. I just looked up and you're saying about that. I know her name, Rhonda, Madesha. She doesn't want me saying her name online. I know her name. It's on my WhatsApp. It's on my PayPal. So I already know her first name, Rhonda. She was the one that came in and somebody else using, I don't even want to say her name. She came in and said that she'd paid, and it wasn't her. It was Madesha, and I knew what Madesha's name was because I could see it. So yes, getting back to your reading, sorry about that, Maisha. It could be twins. When I see double, it could be twins. There could be difficulty around the pregnancy. Also, I don't like to put it out there, but it could be that if you would be doing something like IVF, they usually implant 3. So maybe only 2 would survive and be born. So you might be implanted with 3 eggs. And then when you get to the 2-month mark or something, they say there's only 2 babies growing, not 3. I've seen that happen a lot with people that do IVF. Anyway, let's do some more information. But your main question was, is there some sort of contract? There's your contract right there. There's also this shock, surprise kind of thing. Don't be surprised if you get pregnant when you don't expect that you're going to be pregnant. You're saying you're doing IVF. I don't know if you have to for medical reasons, or he would have to for medical reasons, or whether it's something you're choosing to do because you want to do it that way for some reason. But normally IVF is because you've got problems, I don't know, fallopian tubes, ovaries, whatever. But this can be a pregnancy that doesn't work, and then this would be a healthy pregnancy. So show me more information from Maisha about her and Corey and possibly a baby in the future. Show me boy or girl. But if we get more doubles, more 8s, more 9s, it's definitely 2 babies. All right, got double ace, double announcement here. Yes, there is a contract. You got 2 contract cards. There's the male symbol coming in again. So this is definitely showing me male here. We got another male symbol coming in, bottom of the deck. We got the 6 here, which would be the parenting card. We got the fertility. That's what I was looking for. The fertility card is sitting there. And we got the 2 of Cups, balanced union going on. Nice energies here. This here could be some sort of problem here. Could be where there's not enough time spent with the father. And there could be questions about who you want to go and have a baby with. You might be involved with somebody but wanting a baby with Corey. Or you could be involved with Corey and wanting a baby with somebody else. This also would represent the doctor. We got double males here. The doctor here. We got fertility here. We got possible twins with the 2. 2 of Cups could represent 2. 2 aces represents 2 pregnancies, 2 babies. So I'd have to say that it looks like there is some sort of contract written in the stars where you and him are supposed to go down this track. When would this be happening? I'd say it's at least a year away from now. I think a lot of other things are going to happen. I think you might get involved with somebody new for a little bit, but then this thing comes back around with Corey. I also see there might be some sort of ending going on because I believe you're with somebody else. So that might come to an end and then the baby thing follows. The doctor being here, I call the Knight of Pentacles is like the Jack of Diamonds or the King of Diamonds. That would be getting a second opinion. But because you got double jacks, basically double nines, double eights, double aces, this is all telling me that, or double knights really, not double jacks, double knights, two babies, two males. Yes, you're involved with somebody right now, but you would want your baby to be with Corey. Well, it's there. It's written that it's something that should be happening. I'd give it that it's probably August or September in a year's time. So maybe not next August or September, maybe the one after that. Okay? Yeah, so you're just saying you might leave your relationship within 2 years, and then you would be in a solid relationship with Corey down the track, hopefully. Maybe next time we might look at you and Corey in future. You know, where are you at in, and I'll put down cards that represent next year, 2023, and then 2024, and we'll have a look at that, about what's going on. So, yeah, I do see that this is working together as well. Just before I pack these up, I feel like that's to do with working together. But down here, it's a kind of a nasty surprise where something comes to an end suddenly here. This can be a loss of somebody as well, where it just stops, it comes to an end. And then you've got happiness where you're looking forward to this future. And as I said, the Ace of Wands clarified the Ace of Clubs, basically the same card. It was like two Ace of Wands coming out in one thing, which is contracts, it's paperwork, it's signing documents. But I feel like with Corey, this will be being in the same place together at the same time, enjoying food together, enjoying family and friendships, and doing some stuff together down the track, but not now. Not now. I think at the moment there's other stuff that has to be sorted, but there's some kind of sudden ending going on here, and then this other thing happens. So, yeah. So I'm assuming that you're probably working on, you know, being financially stable and where you're going to live and all of that before you make the plunge of ending the relationship that you're in to go and just be single for a while and be yourself for a while, and then finally go into a relationship that's better suited. All right, let's just give you some of these. Thank you. Can we have Madesha's question? Any messages? So it's just a general reading for Madesha. Thank you. All right, so do a yes or no. 2 yes and no's for you, Starseed. We'll do them over here. This is just more information for you. What else does Manisha need to know about possible pregnancy with Corey in the future? And I'm just going to go grab a cup of tea after I've done these 2 yes and no's. What do you possibly need to know about a possible pregnancy in the future with him? You've got the Stork. The Stork is the card of delivering the baby. The baby's coming. But a little bit lost in the maze about when, where, when to do it. And then this is you being very desired, like putting yourself out there that this is the time, I'm ready. This is normally somebody that wants to be single for a while though. And they're kind of in reverse. It should be over here where you're being single, you're being exploring, and then you're trying to be a little bit lost, working out what you want, and then finally the baby thing comes, but it's in reverse for some reason today. And bottom of the deck was the financial tree growing and growing in the way you want things. So working out what you want in your life and how you're going to get it, and then start taking the steps towards that. You're working on your money and your home, and you're getting ready for the big transformation. Good for you. I'm ready for our big transformation here in my marriage, in our home, which is about to happen in the next, probably the next 2 or 3 weeks. Finally, we're going into the transitional phase of our older years, our older age. But I'm looking forward to it. Just being with the person I love and desire 24/7. I'm looking forward to it. So, well, not 24/7. We do some things separately, but yeah, just more time with him. All right, so yes or no for Maisha's question. Top 3 cards is your first question. Bottom 3 cards is your second question. Yes, my beautiful husband, he is finishing up after a long journey of work, and we're going into a transitional, what our life's going to be now, basically retirement kind of phase now. Well, it is retirement kind of phase. Well, I'll still be working, I'll still be doing this, but sort of a partial retirement until I finish up as well. But yeah, more time with my gorgeous hubby. All right, so yes or no for Maisha's questions. Top 3 cards is your first question, bottom 3 cards is your second question. All right, your first question is you've got to be patient, be wary of the storm warning, and then make sure you put all your thoughts into it. It's not really yes or no that I'm getting here. It's just messages about what you're asking. So be patient. Everything will happen when it's meant to be happen. You are being told, be careful, be ready. I mean, a lot of people, they can be in a relationship and then in their own world, they're sorting out what they want for their future, where they're going to live, what they want to do, who they want to be with. Meanwhile, this other person is just going day to day, not realizing that this person's planning to go. So be prepared that it's not going to come nice, you know, like when this situation arises, it's not just going to be smooth sailing that, oh, look, it was nice knowing you, but now I'm moving on, I'm moving out, whatever. It won't be that easy, but you need to make sure you're putting a lot of plans into what it is you want for your future. So your first question is not really a yes or a no, it's just telling you some information. Your second question is maybe you need to rest and rejuvenate and focus. Yes. Blossoming abundance, and yes. Okay, so your second question is a yes. As long as you spend time meditating, focusing and energizing, rest and rejuvenate before you get started. Here it's blossoming abundance, lots of things coming your way. That can be money, it can be good health, it can be love. Second chakra can be all about fertility, and you were asking a question about babies right at the beginning. So this can be family. It can be sticking to the traditional ways of things, but this can be love, affection, family, community. Beautiful card. Anyway, I'm giving you a yes on the second question, and I'm not too sure with the first question. It's more of an information thing. Okay, let me just quickly scroll back before I move on to Madesha. Let me scroll back to who's on this free list. The free list was, I got up to New Love. New Love was there. Okay. Then we have Nor Eluda. Nor Eluda gets onto the free list. You're number 7. Nor. Now, this free list is not promised, guys. I'm working on payments. I have 2 more payments at the moment before I'm going to go back to the free list. And if somebody else pays, I still won't be back at the free list. I'm not going to do what I did yesterday. I'm not going to jump from the paid list to the free list. I'm not going to do that today. I'll just see how we go. I want to get my paid readings done, and then I'll do a free reading. So after James at the moment, I will do the 4 elements in Alexandra. So get ready when I'm doing James's reading. If you've posted your questions and someone pays whilst I'm reading James, I will do those 2 free readings, and then I'll do the next payment, okay? So Nor Eluda, you got on there. Who came in after that? This is all payments or people that have had readings. Shrishti got on the list. That's it. Okay, so Nora Luda and Shrishti. Okay, guys, the ones handling the free list, we still have position 9 and 10. I might not even get there. So we got 8 on the free list at the moment. I might not even get there. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, I'm not going to jump from pillar to post. So Go Mordacia is next. And James, can I have your... close the free list at the moment, Gypsy. I've got 8 on the list at the moment, but if 2 people come in and I've got no paid readings, I will do those extra 2. I'll do the 10 readings. Oh, you're going again, Rhonda? Okay. Hope you feel better soon. Antibiotics might make you feel crappy as well. You know, antibiotics fighting the poison thing. They could be making you feel off as well. Anyway, it's early night for you. What is it? It's only 8. Is it 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock where you are, Rhonda? Go and enjoy your evening. Everything's covered here. So Go Mordacia is next with any messages you need to know. Okay, so just a general reading for you. And I know your name, so I won't say it online. And this is a full reading. James, can you please post your 2 questions now? Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to go silent while I'm focusing on her real name. Show me. I'm just going to pause the clock and go and grab that cup of tea. Oh, it's not very hot. Gone cold sitting out there. My whole room makes me hungry because I've got a candle burning over to the side of me and it is salted caramel. So I sit here every day burning that, and I've got to get rid of that and just buy candles that don't smell because it makes me want to eat sugar. So, all right, so messages for Go Mordacia. Let's restart the clock. Okay, so first up, what I'm seeing is what you need to know right now. We have an emotional type thing up here, and we have something to do with possibly work and stress, possibly hospital as well. So we'll get to that in a minute. Up here, I feel that in the past, somebody may have done the wrong thing, said the wrong thing, disappointed you, angered you, made you sad, made you feel, I don't know. This is where somebody maybe said the wrong thing to you, or told you, I'm going to be here, and they didn't turn up. It's like disappointment, sadness. It can be anger as well. It can be where somebody's peed you off in the past. It could be around money and a celebration as well. So this is usually people coming together for a birthday party or for a promotion or working in a group together and earning money. But I just feel there's a three's a crowd kind of thing going on over here. It could be to do with work, it could be sport, it could be a birthday celebration where something just didn't feel right. It was supposed to be the time of your life or something, and somebody just caused a bit of pain over here. Now, within love life, I know that you're female, I've seen your name. This is 2 males. So we got 2 males that are both looking at you. So I'm wondering about this third party, whether you are the third party or you've got a third party. Because this is usually a soulmate connection. This is somebody that wants you to go on the journey that they want. But you're wanting that. But then we got this character in here that's stronger in certain ways. But he wants to have a lot of fun. He wants to have a lot of fun, but he also wants to travel and work. This one's more of a homebody that wants to just say, let's just snuggle and kiss. And so I'm feeling 2 different energies here. Now, sometimes what can happen is this is the one person and this is different ways they act. Sometimes they're saying, let's travel, let's do this. I'm busy, let's go to work, let's work together. And then other days they're saying, I just want to stay in bed all day and hug and kiss you and just do this kind of thing. So I'm feeling a lovey kind of connection kind of thing going on here. I am feeling like you've been frustrated or disappointed in the past, either by one person or two. I also feel that you've decided to cut somebody out of your life here. This can be a family member. It can be a friend that the friendship's just not working. But I feel like you've decided to walk away from somebody, or somebody cut you out of their circle. Down here, I said we'll get to this in a minute. If this is work, this is a lot of work. It started off as something you had to do, or studies. This can be studying, researching, or it can be actual work. It might be something government or official, a hospital, a school, fire brigade, or something. This is you discussing it with somebody, and it's like where you're saying, I need help. This is too much. But don't worry, money will come and your efforts will be rewarded eventually. And then it's like where you're in the thick of finishing a project here, and then this is something new where it's not as much stress. Because this is a lot of stress. If this is work, this is a lot of stress, and this is where it's easier, not harder. I do feel also somebody that was supposed to help you in regards to study or work or something that was going on, they haven't been turning up. So they said, oh yeah, I'll be there, or I'll get that thing fixed for you, or I'll drive you there. They've been unreliable. Someone's been unreliable, and you're trying to work hard and get things happening. You're showing up in a sequence here. This can be husband and wife. It can be boss and, like two bosses, managers working together. It can be brother and sister. It can be father and daughter. But there's some connection going on here. The other way of looking at this could be something medical, and this would be hospital. This would be something that started small, like it might have been something on the toe or on the finger, and now it's gone right up the arm or right up the leg, or it's like something that got bigger, and hospital and surgeries required to bring it back to normal levels, whatever it is. Now, is this for you or is this for him? I don't know. There is a connection between these two. This can be father and child, or brothers, or brother and sister. It's younger and older. And then the connection here, like I said, could be husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend. It could be brother and sister. It could be mother and father. It could also be father and daughter, mother, son. Not so much mother, son, but father, daughter. All right, so let's see what else we've got for you, Mordacia. Thank you, James. I'll get onto yours in a sec. And then after James, we'll be crossing over to my free list. So 4 elements, Alexandra, Miss Lovely, and Alex Tenty. Please be all ready with your yes and no's. More information for... Okay. I'm going to turn them upright. I don't know why the cards are upside down. Looks like they're all upside down. The only one I would like upside down is either the moon, the tower, or the 3 of swords. When they're upside down, I don't mind them ones too much. All right. This is a love, romantic, family kind of thing. I'm seeing double nodes here. This can represent a pregnancy. Somebody's being pregnant. We got fertility here with the Empress. We got the Knight of Cups with the love, father, son, child. Yeah, there could be news, someone having a baby. If there is someone having a baby, I'd have to say it's cesarean, because there's some sort of medical intervention there, where they're doing something medical for this baby to be born. A lot of happiness coming through with this announcement. It could be a new job as well. If we're looking at money, finance, all of that sort of thing, this could be where in the past it's been tough, and you've been trying to get a point across, trying to change direction, but you've been frustrated with something. This is where somebody new's coming in and something's starting to really feel good. This is where you're being appreciated as who you are. Somebody really admires you down here. So we've got a love thing showing up down here. We've got a love thing showing up here. There may be going over the memories, going over the past here. Now, you do have a big message coming through from somebody on the other side here. I'm just trying to work out. It looks like it was somebody that probably had a chronic disorder or a disease, something that started small, it got very, very big, possibly hereditary, whatever it was that they had. And then they had surgery, but yeah, it's like they're gone. September means something, the 9th and the 18th, not necessarily of September. October means something to this person as well, 10 and 20, the numbers 10, 20, 9, 18, what else have we got? The sixes, so we've got June as well. So you could have a person on the other side, something to do with your birthday, their birthday, June, 6, 12, September, 8, 9, 9 and 18, October, 10 and 20. So there's somebody on the other side trying to make a communication link. I think basically they're just sending you love and telling you about some sort of inheritance here. So if someone did pass and you're entitled to something, this could literally mean going to court, lots of paperwork, and then you will get some payout here. The other thing could be if there's been some sort of injury or sickness caused by a job or caused by something, you could be getting a payout over here. But love-wise, it's up and down with the love thing, but someone really desires you here. Somebody might be talking babies as well. There might be fertility floating around. I'm not seeing the actual fertility cards because the fertility card's black, but you did have Empress, which can be fertility. Anyway, that's what we've got there for you today. Lots of different information. Please make sure that you save this reading, and then in the comment section, not in the live chat, in the comment section below this video, write down what time your reading started, which was about, just put 32 minutes. That way, when you come back to watch this, you can re-watch what I was saying. A lot of people bookmark it and put their comments with the timing. That's what they're doing. That's so that they can come back and listen again, because something might happen and might change and you need to come back and go over it. Just be on the lookout. It does look like somebody might not be very well and they're going to need some sort of surgery. It won't completely go away, but it will be a lot better than what it was. I feel like it might be a male, an older male, that's requiring that. All right, more information for Go Madesha. We have... Okay, so you or somebody else has got secrets. Maybe they're going to be revealed, or maybe it's time to tell somebody something. So let's say you've been going out with somebody and you really feel close to this person, but you just haven't told them how much you feel yet. Or you might be working in a job and you feel like you should be doing something else, that you've got some sort of secret talent. The sun's telling me that the secret's about to come out. It's time to bring it out and take a chance. Take a chance on something. So this could be work, it could be love, it could be anything. But yeah, also this is about learning as well. Take a chance on learning something new. And the sun is the best card in the deck for any kind of thing that you're asking or wanting to know, you know, about an outcome. The sun is the best card you can get. All right, let's just do your double yes and no. Top 3 cards will be your first question in your mind. Bottom 3 cards will be your second question, and then we're finished and we're on to James. Thank you again, Go Modesha, for turning up and doing another payment. I really appreciate it. All right, so here we go. Yes or no? I'm just going to say your name in my head. There's 2 questions in her mind. What is the answer? Yes or no? Now, you might not get a yes or a no, but you will get messages, okay? Show me the messages as well as possibly a yes or no to her question. Here we go. Question number 1. No. Okay, so whatever this question was, you're being told about mending a broken heart, being envious of a situation or somebody being envious of you. You're being told to be patient. That if you have been broken heart or hurt, or even if this is actual physical blood problems, heart, whatever, high blood pressure, don't be in a rush, because envy can mean that, oh, I just wish I was like my sister or my brother, or, you know, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. Don't worry about this sort of thing. You just need patience, and when you're meant to do or have or whatever, it will come along. But you're getting more of a no than a yes. You just need to wait at the moment. So if you're wanting a yes for this question, not right now. It's like bad timing for the question, or if you're asking about another person, they're not ready, whatever. Your second question, we have a yes, a maybe or a no, and a maybe. Your second question is a yes, but it's a maybe as well. So the messages you're getting is about either you holding your heart in your hands, ready to give it to somebody, ready to open up, or somebody you've captured them. It can be seen both ways. It can also be about medical things and health and happiness, that somebody's got something to do with the heart. I do feel this is a message about somebody with a heart issue, possibly somebody that died and they had a heart issue. That's coming through. 4 is there, so it could be something to do with April as well. That would be a female energy, by the way. Here you're being told about being all tied up, so that could mean that the question you asked, you might have said, should I get a new job? You can't right now because you're in a contract with where you are. All right, you just got home from the gym. I'm going to step out and shower. I'll be listening. Oh, no problems, Gypsy. I'm doing James next, and then I've got the list here in front of me of the yes and no for the free readings. So as soon as I'm on to James, I'll get the free ones to come up. I thought we had another moderator in here. I know Rhonda had to go. All right, and the last part was the healer of the ages. So this is something to do with healing, and I'm feeling pains in my chest while I'm doing this reading. So I don't know if someone that already died, something to do with their heart, their blood, possibly their lungs or their esophagus. I don't know if they're trying to come through at the moment, or whether this is about somebody alive and well right now, but there's something not right there. But the healer of the ages is telling you to balance your life back out. It can be physical, it can be psychological, it can be spiritual, but you need to balance things out at the moment and get healthy. All right, thank you, Mordesha. James, you're up next. Let me have a quick swig of my tea. All right. So we do your first one. Here we go. Thank you, James. So the 4 elements, and Alexandra, if you're here, please post your questions. Thank you. Show me what's coming towards James in the near future. November, December, near future. What's coming towards James? November, December, no later than January. What's coming towards James? Love, happiness, money, success. What's coming towards James, please? A bit of ups and downs coming towards you in the future. If we take this as being disappointed in something, or being let down by somebody, or being frustrated or angry, or it can even be being irresponsible with your actions, with your physical health, your well-being, or with your love life, whatever, then this is feeling quite good about yourself, good about your work, celebrating with people, gathering with people that are like-minded. So that could be things like a yoga class, it can be at work, it can be socializing, whatever it is. So this is where you're a little bit down and out, and then you get an invitation, you go somewhere, you're feeling better again. This is where, instead of getting down to a 6 out of 10 feeling crappy, this is a 3 out of 10. So there's still some time, some ups and downs. I'm going through that same sort of thing myself, James, but it's getting less of the down times for me and more of the up times for me. So you do have higher numbers with the up times and lower numbers with the down times. So if you have a week of just feeling frustrated energy, or not feeling well, or just things not going according to the plan, then you'll have 2 weeks of everything going smoothly and making some money. It does look like there's some sort of bonus coming in here. Maybe you're going to get that raise, and that's what that's all about. But then here, this could be a family member or something be careful of injury. Now, it's not showing me a car or movement, but it is showing me some sort of minor injury here. So be careful that nothing's laying on the floor where you walk. If you get up in the middle of the night and it's dark, make sure you're turning a light on, because there could be some sort of injury here. Might not be you though. It might be around a female in your life. And you didn't say you've got any sisters, did you? You've just got 2 brothers and a stepbrother, a half brother. So that could be around your mum, minor kind of injury where you might be helping out there. All right, let's see what else. This could also represent you being very amorous with a young woman coming up in the next couple of months, but it would just be a social activity. It wouldn't be a one-on-one kind of thing. It would just be, you might bring her home or you might go to her home, but yeah, I don't think it's a full-on one-on-one thing. It's more of lots of other people around. And you may be asked to join with somebody that's already in a relationship to James, but I think you would walk away from that. All right, James, what's coming? Got all the males coming out all the time. You get all the males coming out. This is business dealings. 3 Kings is extremely good for business. Extremely good. This is spending time at home, possibly recuperating or helping somebody else recuperate. Like I said, I do feel this may be an injury. I'm feeling something towards the left side of my body, either the knee, the ankle, the hip, or the arm, or something like that. So something down the left side. It would either be the leg or the arm. You know, like the hand, the fingers, the wrist. I don't know. There's some sort of incident here. That would just be healing. And making your plans for what it is you want in the future. Baby steps there. I think I'm hearing the word baby steps, James. Then you're making firm decisions about what you want to do with work, what you want to do with your love life, what you want to do with the family. Over here, 3 Kings, I feel like that's 3 jobs. So you've got the 2 jobs at the moment. I feel like another opportunity is coming in here with 3 Kings. We got the husband and wife team here, represented by the King of Cups, because I'm thinking that's like a family business. We got the more sporting, sort of all macho kind of male kind of, I don't know, this is more like fast-paced kind of work. And I know you do massage and relax and all of that, but that's showing me something where it's more about people that are fit and sporty or business people. This feels more like a home kind of based thing. This one here feels like something more corporate, more up there. It can be working solo as well. So you may be going from the 2 jobs and then next year going into working for yourself. And then the 2 jobs will be gone. Anyway, that's what we got there. Unfortunately, no lovey lady has come out in your reading for just general what's coming towards you. This also can be if you've got digestive issues, like more about pain, not an illness, not some sort of sickness. This would be the right food, right medication, meditation, all of that, and then getting a happy, healthy balance here. I'd like to say that that's a lovely lady coming in and this is you and her very attracted to each other. Let's just get more information. The buzzer's going, so I'm on to the next one. I need... Mama B, I'm needing, the list is, I'll just get onto that in a sec, as soon as I've done his yes and no. And 2 more of these. Yeah, be careful. Furthermore, there's investigation. You need to research something. It could be a medical thing. It could be something going on with your dad, your mum, maybe even one of your brothers, because this could be a sibling type thing. You may be cutting somebody out of your circle too with that 3 there. Somebody that's been annoying you. It can be an annoying illness or problem as well. All right, so let's quickly do a yes and no. Actually, we'll do your yes and no at the end of the second question. We'll do top and bottom, what I've been doing. Okay, now just quickly, Mama B. The list is, I haven't done any freebies yet. The 4 elements, Alexandra, Miss Lovely, and Alex20. I'm waiting for those people to post their questions. After them, we had Kikram, New Love, Nor Aluda, Shrishti. There was only 8 on the free list at the moment, Mama B. We did close the free list at the moment, but as at the moment, nobody's paying. James is the last one. So hopefully I need at least, let me just check my target for the day. Maybe 2 more full readings or maybe 4 more mini readings if people have got it in them. But yeah, we'll see if we get there. I'll stay online for probably another hour. All right, James, so let's get on to your second question, and then we'll do the double yes and no with the one deck. James, the second question was, will you still be working till the end of the year with the 2 places? James wants to know, will he still be working at Balanced Health and Revive Bodyworks for the rest of this year? Will he still be working at both places? Will James still be working towards the end of this year at Balance, Revive, Balanced, Revive, Balanced, Revive? Definitely still working there. Balanced, Revive. Yeah. Yes. You'll be working with 2 women. So I believe they're going to employ this woman, like we looked at it yesterday. The money's not that great here. The money's going to increase over here. So I don't know if you've asked for a raise or there's possibility of advancement or more hours or something. You may, with this new woman coming in, if you're doing more work here and less work here, it may start to reverse. It may start to be where you only do 2 days here and 3 days here or something like that. So I do feel like there may be a transition where this is where you're going to be starting to see more benefits here. There's returning to something from the past here, and there's a very balanced feeling coming through on this side with Revive. Over here, I'm just seeing 3 people working together in harmony and learning something new while you're here. But your answer to your question, would you still be working at these 2 places by the end of the year? I do think yes, but I'm wondering whether this means that once this female comes in, because I'm assuming that the clientele is more female than male that would go and do this. I've noticed like at the places my daughter has worked, which do massage and healing and all of this sort of thing, and we've gone to these different places, most of the staff are female and most of the clientele are female. So I'm feeling like this is going to be a female dominated area very, very soon. But it works well. This is you feeling quite good. It's almost like you feel like you're the boss of the new person. So it might be a young person that's just out of training that comes in there. And so they can pay them less and ask you to teach her or something, because that's usually like some sort of teaching going on there. Unless they ask you if you're willing to do teaching of Reiki. If you've offered that, James, that might be something to think about, because that just popped in my head just now. All right, James working at the 2 places. A lot of work and communication going on here. A lot of balance and good feel going on over there. Feeling like being cheated and lied to over here for some reasons coming out. The moon upside down. There is something positive going to be revealed over here. And this one here, you may start to put your defenses up. And over here, working hard towards the future. Definitely going to be here for as long as you want to be here. Could be some sort of advancement here. Could be some sort of link to something else here that comes into play. Over here, it starts off pretty good. But then there's conversations going on. This can be where someone's literally stealing your work. So if they hire someone new, and let's say that every month there is 5 clients that see you every month, and then she comes in and only 2 start seeing you and 3 start going to her, you'll feel like she's stealing your clients from you. That's what I feel that's all about. Because this is where you feel like you've been betrayed in some way, you've been lied to in some way. There's some sort of sneaky behavior going on. And also it could be about money as well, that they're not paying you what you were expecting to be paid. But this here is where you're putting your defenses up as well. But you need to keep communicating lines open here with them and be honest about what it is you're wanting and how you're feeling as things progress over here. Especially if they bring someone new in and then you notice that clients that you've had for the last 6 months, suddenly they're not coming to you. You need to start asking questions about why that's happening. Yeah. Anyway, that's what we got there for you. We'll just do these and then we'll do your 2 yes and no's. And thank you again, James. Okay, and up first we got the 4 elements and Alexandra. Have we got Alexandra? Yeah, Alexandra's question is there. Miss Lovely was number 3. Alex 20 was number 4. Nor Eluda was not till number 7. So 4 elements and Alexandra are not responding. Okay, let's just put a line through them at the moment. Okay, and all right. The buzz is going, James. That's why I'm talking about that. More information for James about the 2 jobs. You're going to have some mountains to climb there. New opportunities coming through. You're going to be a bit stubborn about things too. I don't think you're going to like the change too much at Balanced with the new person coming in. Hopefully you'll get on really well. It looked like you will get on really well with it's like the wife, the newbie, and you. Not so much the husband. But yeah, it looks like you will get on well. You may be asked to show her the ropes, show her what to do, show her some different things. So you may take on a teaching kind of role with a new person for some reason. If that's the case, ask for more money. Say, if you're wanting me to do that on top of what I'm doing, I'm going to require, whilst I'm training her, I'm going to require X amount of dollars. Anyway, let's do yes and no. James has 2 questions in his mind. Top 3 cards are going to be the first question, yes or no. Bottom 3 cards are going to be his second question. Let's see if the card that looks like you, the thinking man, let's see if that comes out again today. James, my wonderful friend over in New York, he has 2 questions in his mind right now. Yes or no for his first question and is at the top. Yes or no for his second question is at the bottom. Here we go. First question is a yes eventually. I don't know if you were asking about a job or whatever you were asking about, but you've got the card of deceit. Someone's holding secrets. Someone's not telling you the full truth. Someone's trying to give you some sort of deceptive view of something. Now, it could be the job. I was picking up that might be with the job at Balanced. Here you've got the 7th chakra. As you know, that's your crown chakra. So you can take that message whichever way you want to, but I take that as a yes. And over here, we got the man that's holding the coin. So we got the European-looking guy with his long Fabio hair there. That would be you going into something better. It can be a raise. It can be running your own business. I'm wondering when you're going to get that thing that you told me, this thing you were going to make with oil and other stuff. Remember you told me you were thinking of bringing that out, starting to produce your own product. Maybe you should start looking back into that. But yeah, I'm giving you a yes on the first question. Just be careful that you're not being deceived, okay? And bottom is your second question, and then we're finished. Okay, this is yes, no, and maybe. This is the walking away card, but unlike the tarot deck shows somebody with their head turned to the direction they're going. They walk away, they're finished, they're done. This is where you're going to walk away, but you're holding on. You're holding on. She's got a hand holding on to the fence post, and she's trying to walk out to what looks like a wonderful new beginning, but she's sort of still here. She actually has 2 wands on her back. I've never noticed that before. But there's 2 wands on this woman's back. It's actually the gates, where the gates are still open, but it looks like two wands. So two of wands is usually choosing a new direction. But that is maybe. Broken heart is all about healing and mending. It can be a physical ailment as well. It can be to do with the blood, the heart, blood pressure, cholesterol, all of that sort of thing. But that's mending. The heart needs to happen. It's got a teardrop running out the bottom, and then it's got the crack straight down the middle. So that is no, that is maybe. And then we have this caring connection coming in, which is yes. So your second question is not getting answered. We got maybe, no, and yes. So either the question you already know the answer, or the question's not to be answered right now. It's the wrong timing or something like that. All right, James, thanks again. I should be back online tomorrow. All depends. I've got to get some stuff done, and I was planning on doing lots of stuff today, and I got delayed with an hour-and-a-half phone call. 1 hour and a half I was on a phone call to my friend catching up, and she was a bit pissed off at me. She was pissed off because I haven't been looking at Facebook and answering her thing, and she even sent me an invitation to her wedding get-together in December, and I haven't even looked at it. I didn't even know she sent it to me. She reckons she's been ringing me, but I have no missed calls whatsoever. Anyway, we've had our catch-up. All right, so let's get on to... Oh, Alexandra is there. Alexandra, you once did a reading for me and told me someone was looking through my CV. I asked if it was going to get a job soon. Was that an all-par job? Babysitter, okay. Oh, that's right. You did a babysitting thing before. Ages ago you asked me about that. Okay, so we're doing Alexandra first. Now, before I do that, I'm just going to have a quick drink. Now, everybody that's in the room, let me tick them off. I am requiring, hopefully, some more donations. This is my job. So if you are in the room and you're waiting, and even if you have a yes or no question answered for you, if you have $6 US, that's all it is, a mini reading, go across to PayPal. Doesn't matter if you've already had a reading today. Doesn't matter if you've already paid for a reading today. But go across $6 US. You get yourself a mini reading, more detail than just a yes and no. If you want to use Super Chat, there's the information right there. Please click Super Chat and pay $7 US for a mini reading. Jump the free list. But like I said, if you have a free reading right now, like Alexandra, I'm going to answer her question. And Alexandra might want more information. She might want to go across and do a donation to get more information. Miss Lovely will be number 3. So if Miss Lovely turns out that she wants more information, she may decide to do a mini donation or an $11 donation, which will buy you a nice long detailed reading. Anyway, let's get to it. Alexandra, is the possible job coming towards Alexandra, is it an au pair babysitting job? Is the job coming towards Alexandra somebody that's been looking through her CV? Is it possibly that this is a new babysitting job coming towards Alexandra? Here we go. It does look like a straight out yes, nothing much to say here. This is the application. They're sort of trying to find out a bit more about you, so they should be contacting you with this here. This is the 6th chakra. Trust in your intuition about all of this, but if you are offered this job, I'd say you need to take it. It does look like it would be very, very good job. Probably looking after a little girl or more than one. More than one child, and also there's balance there, so it will balance out your home life, your love life, your physical life, your financial life. So this job coming in would balance life for you, and I think they're looking to see if you're the right balance for the family. But this would be where they're looking at you and they see good things about you. They're very interested. This may be where they're contacting you, and then this would be you trusting in your own feelings about it all. Anyway, that's a yes for you, Alexandra. All right, so Miss Lovely, do you see reconciliation between Jason and myself? He's my husband. We are currently separated. Miss Lovely, can I either have your first name or your star sign, please, to focus on you and Joseph, please, instead of just the name Miss Lovely? Can I either have your first name or your star sign to do that reading? And Alex 20, please post the question. Okay, I'll move on to Alex 20 while we're waiting for Miss Lovely to clarify whether her first name or her star sign for me. Alex 20, did your father feel any improvement since yesterday? I went to church with him. He's been having a very awful and hard time lately. Okay, so that's nice. You went to church. Oh, okay. We've got Natalia. Okay, and you're an Aquarius. Okay, so we'll just do that one first because it's there. And then we'll move on to Alex 20. Okay, Miss Lovely and Alex 20. Kick Ram and New Love was next. Kick Ram and New Love, please. So you want to know if there's going to be... So Natalia and Joseph want to know, is there going to be a reconciliation between them? Will Joseph and Natalia, the Aquarius, and Joseph, the Taurus, will they reconcile in the future? I hope this is a yes for you, because obviously that's what you're wanting. The Sun is the best card you can get. It's actually a positive healing card. It's about healing. It's about truth. It's about understanding and growth. Okay? Adjacent possibilities can be exploration into dating other people. It can be that he's looking outside, you're looking outside, but it also can be exploration of what you need to do. It can be delays as well about a reconciliation. And then we got the man holding the heart. So this is yes, yes, and maybe. So I will give you a yes on the reconciliation. Don't be surprised though, Natalia, if some other man is trying to get your attention. So some other guy might be trying to get you to go on a date or go to lunch or have a coffee or something, or they might even be online contacting you and making you feel good or something. But yeah, this could be your husband or it could be somebody else showing you attention. But I'm going to give you a yes. There should be some type of reconciliation between the two of you. And you might sit down and talk about the possibilities and explore which way he wants to go about it, which way you want to go about it. Is it going to work? But good luck with that. Bottom of the deck, you had, yes, you had the Angel of Balance. Once balance is restored, once healing has happened, and then you've looked at all of the options about what you want, then you could have this love reunion going on. Anyway, good luck with that. I hope that that's correct. So Alex 20, I assume your name is Alex. You want to know how your father's feeling. Is he any better today? Is Alex 20's father feeling better since they went to church yesterday? Is Alex's father feeling in a better way since they attended church yesterday? Is Alex 20's father feeling better since they went to church? Is he starting to feel a bit better? I'm feeling the lift. I'm feeling it lifted. The word is lifted. He feels a little bit lifted, like something was lifted off the shoulders. Anyway, yes, yes, and yes. Oh my gosh. Bottom of the deck, we got balance. So he's feeling a little bit more balanced. Maybe he went to church and he started to think about what does matter and what doesn't really matter. So he's maybe felt a little bit more balanced today. The sixth chakra is his third eye. So he is looking at spiritual matters. He's looking at his guides and where he's being guided, what he should do. Baby steps one by one. He's looking at that slowly. He can get the strength back in his life about everything. He felt very heavy and very hurtful. Okay. Yeah, so he's felt like lifted by spirit, okay? And this is where he's seeing getting his strength back. Now, he's got the door to value, and I think the door to value is not about money. It can be about a job and money and, you know, buying things or paying bills. But to me, daughter value in this sequence and with you going to church, I think he's working out what is valuable in his life. You, his other children, if he's got more children, his love life, his health, his well-being, that the sun comes up every day and the sun goes down every day, that he's breathing, that he's getting healthy, whatever. So he's looking at what he values in life. So keep going to church every week, keep touching base with your father, have a little talk about nice things. You know, if there's some happy memory from something, talk about, remember that day when we were all laughing about da-da, you know, like bring up the good stuff that's in life. But anyway, we need to move on, but I'm getting a yes there and balance at the bottom. So I do feel that it has improved him a little bit. It's stepped him up a little bit at this stage. Okay, so up next we had Kikram and New Love. Have we got questions from them? We've got Nor, Kikram, there it is. Will you be in a relationship with Y soon? It was literally torture, emotionally, physically, and spiritually painful for him. He almost lost his mind, and you were very afraid. Oh, well, hopefully the strength card being there, it was the angel of strength. So he will get better, and he will start to realize what matters in life and what doesn't matter. You know, like things that have hurt him physically, emotionally, and that. There are things that don't matter. There are people that don't matter. And, you know, sometimes we can let people that don't matter from our day to day, we can let those people, the words they said or things they did to other people in our lives, we can let that consume us and have hate and envy and greed or anger, whatever it is that you're feeling. Or we can go, they don't matter. And this is what matters. My daughter matters. My son matters. You know, I've got good health, I live in a nice house, whatever. So yeah, I do feel that if his focus gets shifted to what matters and he slowly works on what doesn't matter, he will get better and better. All right. So 1, 2, New Love is skipped. I thought that, oh no, that was Kikram. Okay, New Love's been skipped. Kikram, will you be in a relationship with Y soon? Will Kikram be in a relationship with Y soon? Okay, so after Kikram, New Love haven't posted. We got Nor, Aluda, and then we got Shrishti. And then Mama B, we can look at you. And if Gypsy's still here, we can look at Gypsy as well. Even though I did you and Gypsy yesterday, doesn't matter. I don't think we've got anybody else in the room. All right, and it looks like I might be turning this thing off if there's no payments. Who have we got that's moderating at the moment? Is Gypsy still here? Or just you, Mama B, now? Will Kikram be in a relationship with Y soon? Maybe, no, and yes. Eventually, yes, and we got no coming out twice, and we got yes coming out twice. So at the moment, it's sort of a 50-50 situation with being in a relationship with this person. I feel like you or him need to heal from something from the past. I feel like there's a hostile energy surrounding you two being together. So there could be someone from your past, someone from their past. And I said him or her because I'm not sure, Kikram. I'm not sure if you're male or female. But yeah, there's some sort of force stopping this relationship from happening at the moment. So it could be a parent, it could be a child, it could be a relationship that's not over, it could even be work or responsibility. But there's something preventing from this being a straight out yes, because this is yes, but this is preventing it from happening at the moment. So eventually though, you will have value in your life, yeah, and it's like what I said before, you work out what's valuable in your life and what's not. You're female, Kikram. Sorry, Kikram, I can't see the picture. The picture's like this big. You know, it's like this tiny little, it's smaller than this, and I can't see nothing. I can't tell. I can sort of see a black and white image. I don't even know if it's a picture of a person or not from here. All right, up next we had Nor Aluda. That's Kikram is done. Thank you, Kikram. New love's been passed. 4 elements was passed. All right, Nor Aluda. Mama B, it looks like it's just you and me. Do you know John's birthday numbers, Mama B? I might do a number thing on you and John if you want. You can give me your numbers and his numbers, and I'll do a number thing and if nobody pays, okay, Nora Luda is a Virgo. Will the Capricorn contact the Virgo soon? Nor Aluda, the Virgo, wants to know if this Capricorn person is going to contact them soon. Yes. There's something to do with going somewhere. Might be going to church, might be going out to do some sort of sporting activity, might be socializing. The daughter spirit's trying to make this connection happen. And there's you standing at the gate ready to go out somewhere. So I do feel there's some sort of, not just a connection, not just talking, contacting you. I feel like it'll be, I'm going to blah, blah, blah. Would you like to come? Or do you want to meet me there? Or it could even be an online get together kind of thing. Hey, I'll be online at 2 o'clock on Wednesday. Do you want to meet me and have a chat? So yeah, there's some sort of invitation going on here. But your answer is yes, yes, yes. I don't need to look at the bottom of the deck. You've got a yes, yes, yes. Shrishti was skipped. No question. Oh, you don't know John's birthday numbers. Okay, we can't look at that then. All right. Well, it looks like I'm finished. Yeah. Okay, Mama B, what's your question? Fire away. We'll have a look at yours. So you're a 4 month and he's a 1, 2, which is a 3. So 4 and 3, that's a 7. That's a spiritual number. So your months show that you're, oh, you want me to look at Michael's numbers? Okay, we'll look at that. Look at Michael's numbers. No, Nora Luda, you are on the free list. If you want a numerology reading, they are actually $11. They're on special at the moment because normally a numerology reading would be $15 or $20, and they go for about 15 minutes. I'm not going to do 15 minutes right now. So September the 25th, 1971. So 9/7 1971. That's an 8. It's 1 9. He's a 979, and you were. I know that you're Aries, so that's April. So your month is April. What is your day and your year? Again, please, Mum B. I'm going to look at you and him together. What happened with James? Why are you saying okay, James? Did James say something? Where's James? I don't see any message from James. Oh, there. Oh, you want another mini, James? Oh, okay. You don't have to do that. Thank you anyway. You are April 13, so you're a 4/4. And 1995. No, 6, 4, 4, 6. So together you are 4, 2. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mama B, you and this Michael guy are born in, what did you say? He was born in September, was it? September the 25th, used to come out as a 4/2/6. I always talk about people in relationships 4/2/6. That is, you've got 1, 2, 3s, 3, 6, 9 relationships, but 4/2/6 when you want to have babies, be with somebody, live with somebody, love somebody, you know, share responsibility. This is the numbers you're looking for. Wow. So you said the other one was born in things, so that would change that to a 7. you need to know John's birthday year, and you need to know his date. And then we can look at this John to see. But like you said, I feel John's in and out. We've got a 6 here. We've got an 8 here. Got a 5 here. And we got a 1 there at the top. Wow, look at these numbers together. If you could get with this guy, you do have 2, 4, 6 at the bottom. Like you have 2, 2, 2. This is sort of like where you can't be together with the 2, 2, 2 at the bottom. You actually need 2, 4, 6 like that, which you have got it in the first triangle. So you two would come together in some sort of learning experience. So it could be like being in the same school together, or being in the same group or work, or learning some sort of learning thing would bring you two together. Also, a female would bring you two together. It could be a child. It could be this Michael guy has a daughter and you're looking after his daughter, and that's how you get to know him. Or it could be his sister or his mother or his ex. But anyway, I feel like you two would come together through a female. You could share really good emotions with each other, balanced emotions, and you both, if you were together, you would share responsibilities. Work, cooking, cleaning, loving, looking after each other. There would be problems with, on his side of things, there would be problems with being faithful with the twos like this. Yeah, there would be a bit of an issue with that. There's also an issue on his side of things with getting very fiery, very angry, leave me alone, and then being overly sexual again. You know, like it's sort of like on and off with the emotions coming from his side of the relationship. Coming from your side of the relationship, sometimes you would struggle with everything just being day to day, because you want to socialize, you want lots of groups of people. You would go well in business together. You would travel. If you got together and grew old together, you would end up traveling places in the end. You would definitely have children, boys and girls, if you were together with him. And you got a 3, which is sex and fun and everything. These numbers up the top, your numbers pretty much weigh out what's at the bottom. The only problems I see would be with emotions. Your emotions getting too high, or his emotions getting too high, and the commitment thing. Sometimes you would want too much commitment, and other times he'd want too much commitment. And then other times, and if structure goes out the window, if he says be at Market Square at 10 o'clock and then you go there at 11 o'clock, he's gone, he's angry. So if things go out of whack, it can cause a problem. But both of you would change things together. This is actually quite a good match, the two of you, Mama B, if you were with him. This would work well. This is family and fun, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're missing 7 and 9. You're missing 7 and 9. But his numbers are 7 and 9. So him on his own has the 2 numbers that this relationship is missing. This would be a good match for you. Remember I said way ago that there's somebody that would put a ring on your finger, and you said you thought it was Michael? I think it's Michael as well. All right, so let me go and check my PayPal, what's happening. Now, if anybody's watching this and his ex's daughter brought you two together, okay, thank you. There we go. John was December the 18th, 1993, but not exactly sure. Is 93 correct? The year correct? We'll do that another time, Mama B. We'll have a look at this John, his numbers. Okay. Okay, so there is a PayPal payment. Thank you, James. Okay, James, what's your question? Fire away. Let's have another look for James. Oh, you know Diego's numbers as well. I think we looked at Diego, didn't we? Diego's numbers and you, it was okay. It wasn't as good as that match, though. But at the moment, Michael is indisposed, isn't he? He's not available to be going out and about and dating you or whatever. he's currently detained. We'll just leave it at that. Oh, you donated as well. Thank you, Miss Lovely. Okay, so if anybody was watching and I was doing that number thing just then, I can do a number match up between the two people. Yeah, I won't do his numbers at the moment. Anyway, I just wanted to do one while we were waiting just to see if anybody else donated. Okay, Miss Lovely, I'll go and check where your donation is. Oh, you're the one that's named Natalia, and we did a free reading for you, didn't we? Natalia. Okay, Natalia, your donation came in before James's, but doesn't matter. We'll do James because he's got his question there. Let's have a look for James. Let me just write this down. I have reached my target. Thank you, guys. Thank you, James and Natalia. I've reached my target for today, so I can go offline now. So James, another one. 3. And Natalia, which is Miss Lovely. Are you the same Miss Lovely that's been coming to my channel for over a year? Because I had a Miss Lovely coming to my channel right at the very beginning when I went live. Is that the same person? Or are you a totally different person? I think I even made her a moderator for a little while. I can't remember now. All right. So James, is there anything I should be concerned about or paying more attention to as far as work, health, or romance goes? Okay, so we'll put it in 3 sections, James. Even though it's a mini, we'll give you a few extra minutes here. All right. Because you've donated 3 times today. Naughty boy, paying money all the time. I do appreciate it, though. I do appreciate it. It's like I've said before, you and Starseed and Chris, really Chris, and that, the ones that donate regularly all the time, you basically are like my employers on this channel. These are the ones that are basically helping me pay my electric, my gas, and my telephone and internet. So, and then all the other donations that come and go help me to do my nails once a month, or maybe have a nice dinner here and there. But mostly my money goes on bills. And now my husband's stepping out of work soon. Probably 100% of my money will be going on our bills and living expenses. Right, should James be paying more attention in work, health, or romance areas at all? Work, health, romance. Work, health, romance. Work, health, romance. With work, don't get overloaded. Don't worry about like someone interfering in your journey here. You could be going towards finishing up. Maybe with work, you might be starting to look at finishing one of these jobs and going elsewhere, or working for yourself, because this is a payout. 9 of Diamonds is where somebody retires. They're finished. They're done. So I think that this balancing the 2 jobs needs a bit of attention, and deciding maybe put more energies just into one job now, and then looking about setting up yourself with your own job or something. Work. Which one was which? Which way did I say it? Work, health, and romance. Did I say it that way? I'll just wait till you confirm, because I've totally forgot which one was health and which one was romance. I think this was romance, wasn't it? Work, romance, health. Or did I say work, health, romance? Can somebody tell me which way I said it? Which one was this one? So that's the work one. Yes, there's definitely, you need to put some focus into possibly ending one of the jobs and going into something else, because you're worth more, James. You're worth more than what you're actually getting, because this is you trying to balance 2 things. And this is you not happy with how things are going as well. It's starting to turn into I'm done here. You missed it, which one I said. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put them back, even though whichever the one was at the bottom was pretty much sweet. If this was romance at the bottom, this is telling me that you won't be worried about romance soon, because it's coming. Because this is the love of your life. This is being with people. If the only attention I could see, if this is romance, we'll read it as both, okay? We'll read them both, okay? So first up, we'll say that this is romance and this is health, and then we'll vice versa it. That way we don't miss out. Okay, so if this is romance, I feel like all you need to do in regards to what energy you should put into it is go out with lots of people. Don't keep just Patty or Olivia or the lady at the yoga, what's her name, Corey. Was it Corey or Connie? Anyway, this is telling you to get yourself out there. Go to the bar. Go and do what Rhonda does. She goes and plays trivia once a week. Go to trivia. Go to a spiritual church. Go to a meditation group. Go travel to Florida like you're planning. This is being in groups of people, because once you do that, something will come through. It's telling you about a year from now, that over this next 12 months, there should be love bubbles coming in and going there. Now, if this was your health, this would tell me something to do with your blood levels, because you've got double aces here. This could be, you've got the heart here, so this could be blood pressure, vitamin D, vitamin B. So go and get a blood test. Go and look at all of that. It also could be to do with your mind, where you're getting not enough sleep, or you're over focusing on something, getting in a negative mind frame. Focus on a positive mind frame, get out of a negative mind frame. So that's if that was health. All right, now, if this was health, this would tell me injury, and this would tell me you learning about everything that you've got wrong with you to prevent injury. And it's also telling you that don't be stupid. If you're a diabetic, don't consume large amounts of sugar. If you've got high blood pressure, don't consume large amounts of salt. And at the end of the day, do some learning about your own health, get some exercise, get out there and balance yourself back out. If this was about love, in about a year's time, you will be with your soulmate. You've got the soulmate card sitting there. At the moment, it's showing disappointment and feeling like it's just not there. It's also showing something that you've been asking for a lot. This is a baby girl. Possibly down the track in the future, maybe more than one, because you've got those aces everywhere. So that's what we're getting on the two fronts there. We don't need to do tarots because I've done the whole reading in that. We'll give you some of these now, James. We're going to do a card from the top and card from the bottom. Two cards for work focus, 2 cards for your health focus, and 2 cards for love. This time it's work, health, love. We'll do it in that order. Work, health, love. Work, health, love. Okay, so look at love, you got the child. Your focus area with work is secrets. Now, this could be you're holding back from speaking up about what you want, or what you think is wrong, or what you think is right. You could also start to find things out. It's telling you to learn new things in work, because this is going on a new journey to make more money, to make more income. You may even need to move where you live. You might need to look outside of the square. So that's your work messages. Health is telling me this is usually about a very healthy human being. And this is also about hereditary type things and making plans for your future in regards to your health, and sticking to the rules. So if you're on certain medications, you've got to take it at 9 o'clock every morning and 10 o'clock every night. Don't start taking it at 2 o'clock in the morning and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, stick to the plan with your health. This is also about if you've had any kind of ailments, any kind of injuries that come up. This is about healing and structure. This is very good in regards to health and money and finance and things like that. It could be when we're dealing with health, it could be that you're dealing with other people's health as well, where you're helping people here. But for some reason, this is showing you sexual health. So that could be to do with your hormone levels. So something might need to be looked at there in regards to hormone levels. Over here with love, this can be where you're giving a bouquet of flowers to somebody, you're taking them out. It can be congratulations. It can be, oh, you've had a baby. But in regards to love, we got a new beginning here represented by the child. This is exploring something new with a new set of eyes, something new doorway opening up to you. And if ever anything goes wrong, or you say the wrong thing, or you upset somebody, it's telling you to apologize as well. Anyway, that's what we got for you, James. Let's do a quick yes and no, and then we're on to Miss Lovely. Oh, you're a different person and you wish you did find me a year ago. Yeah, I had someone coming online. I'm pretty sure she was a moderator, and Mama B wasn't here at the time. James wasn't here at the time, but this was going back, probably March last year. March, April, May last year. And this lady came on, and she was, I think she was only young though. I think she was only a young girl. I think she might have been a teenager or something. She called herself Miss Lovely. And I'm pretty sure she was my moderator back then, but I haven't seen her for a long time. I just assumed you were her when I seen the name Miss Lovely again. All right, James, yes or no? Here we're going to go. And James, just because you did a third donation today, I'm going to do you 2 yes and no's to finish off, okay? Top and bottom. James has 2 yes or no questions in his mind. Top 3 cards is yes or no for number 1, and bottom 3 cards is number 2. And then Miss Lovely, I'll have a look at your question for you. So please repost your question, Miss Lovely, and I know your name is Natalia. I actually lived next door to a woman called Natalia, and I can't remember what she was. She was part Islander, part Aboriginal, and part something else, British. She was a bit of a mix. James, your first question is more of a no. It's like you really want something here. This is something where you want to go. You're holding on to something here instead of walking forward. And then here you're deceiving yourself with whatever this is. So that's your messages there, but I'm feeling more of a no because of this energy here. It started off as a yes. Then it was holding on, which is a maybe, and then it was saying no. So let's say you asked, will you get a business up and running in the next 2 months? Maybe you'd make a start on it. You'll be still doing your other jobs, and then you'll say, no, I'm not going to do this. So it's sort of like in that kind of way. Your second question is yes. Okay, your second question is yes. We have the thinking lady, not the thinking man. So you didn't come out in your own cards. Your card that represents you didn't come out today. The thinking woman. So someone's either thinking about you, wondering what you could do. It can be your boss thinking about the plan for the future. It can be a love romantic thing with this card sitting here. That's you in a connection there. Don't be jealous of other people's journey if that's you. It can also be that somebody's a little bit jealous about your interactions with other women. So this could be coming from Patty, let's say. Patty might go out to the supermarket and she looks across the supermarket and she sees you there standing talking to Corey or something like that. You know what I mean? So either somebody's envious of your journey or you're feeling a bit envious about how your journey's not going the way you thought it would be right now. Anyway, that's what we got for you. We've got I'm going to give it a yes for your second question. It could be a delay on it though. Like if you're asking, will I move to Chicago? Yeah, but not just now. And I don't know if Chicago's got anything to do with you, James, but when I throw out a name of a person or a place, it usually means something to the person I'm reading for. So you might hear something about someone from Chicago moving to where you are or something. All right, Miss Lovely, finally, you're the last for the day. Mama B, this will be the ending. I'm just going to close everything off now. I'm not going to wait around anymore for donations. I want to get offline. What time is it? 12:12. I could probably get up to the shops and get my appointment now. Just turn everything off. Closed. Just put closed across the screen now. We're done, Mama B. All right. Miss Lovely, you just wanted to know more in detail about the reconciliation with the husband and this new person. I'm not sure if that would be 2 questions. Okay, we'll just see what comes out. I just say, show me more about the reconciliation for Natalia and Joseph. I remember the names. I'm pretty good sometimes. Show me more information about this future reconciliation between Natalia and Joseph. And also, if you need to show me if there's somebody else that is desiring Natalia. Okay, so 6 for you and Joseph. And somebody else, possibly. Forget about the somebody else on the outside. I do see somebody that looks at you with some sort of desire or everything, but it doesn't look likely that it would feel right for you. Up here, there is some stress and strain that you'll have to go through first before you can get this reconciliation happening. We do have double sevens, so that could mean it's 7 months away. It could also mean 7 weeks. It could mean the 7th of November, the 7th of December. It could even mean something as far away as July next year. But 7 is prominent here. It could be where you have a bit of a talk and a get together. It turns out to ends up in an argument. It ends up in silence or lies or deception. And then we have something where you're feeling quite contented. You're feeling very close with Joseph. But you're both sitting here looking at moving forward. And for some reason, there's a financial card that normally represents the end of a journey. So that card normally means that somebody's leaving their job and they get a payout, selling their house, they get the money. I'm not seeing a division of money. I don't know if you and your husband are actually just separated or whether you're actually talking divorce, but I'm not seeing divorce here. I'm seeing it's like where this is where it's at and this is where it's going, and where it's going looks very nice. I do feel when I look at somebody else that might come into the picture for you, you will feel like you're cheating, even though this person could feel like a soulmate connection. It could be somebody that just has a conversation with you online, and then you start to explore it, but something in you tells you, even though you're not with Joseph, you feel like this would be basically saying, I'm done with Joseph, I'm going to go on this journey, and you don't want to do that. So I feel like whoever this is, they will be charming. They will invite you out places and that, but I feel like you're just going to keep saying no, no, no. You are only separated. You haven't gone down the divorce path. It does look pretty good over here. It looks like you need to get to know each other again. Need to go out places, enjoy a movie together. Whatever you used to do before, you know, being together, kids, money, finance, jobs, stress. Before all of that stuff happened and you were happy and running around and enjoying life, you need that back. You might need to try and go places where there's, like if you go to church, you might need to go to church together and be with family and your church family. If Joseph likes playing soccer or football or something, you might need to say, oh, hey, do you mind if I come along and watch? So 1.5 years, you're sick of waiting. Yeah. Well, this is showing that you could be together, but it's not showing you together in a relationship. It's showing lots of people. So it's showing that we're used to, it's not even showing me a friendship. It's not showing me a marriage. It's just showing me you doing stuff with him together and having lots of talks. But this could be that you have talks and you separate and say that we're done with this here. I'll just put more of this. The clock is buzzing, but I'll just put more here. We won't even look at this other person. This other person, I don't think you want the other person at this stage. It might be that it's somebody you're not interested in, or it might be that you just feel that he started to show you attention, Joseph has, and then this other person you're thinking, no, I don't want to go down that path because I don't want to get stuck in a three-way situation. You don't want to wait anymore. You've been separated. Joseph does want to get back with you. He talked about that to you. I want to be with him. You want to be with your husband. Okay. Well, maybe you don't have to wait too much longer, because this could represent October, which is right now, and this could represent over the next coming weeks. But this here is usually something sudden and sharp that stops, that finishes. So it could be the separation finishes. Let's just see if we've got together cards here, and then I need to get offline. I am done. Thank you so much, Mama B, for hanging around. We lost our other moderators one by one. So thank you for hanging around. Really appreciate it, Mama B. Appreciate your time and energy. All right, here we go. This is just to finish off this reading. Okay, now, although they're upside down, I'm not going to do it. The Ten of Cups upside down can represent where somebody's thinking of ending a relationship. But Ten of Cups also can be, you've got Ten of Hearts here, and it kind of doubles that. That's a lot of love between you two. This here could be a rushed energy where it's finally going to happen. This over here is all about feeling left out. So we've got a negative energy over here, feeling left out. Sick of hanging around waiting is coming out at the bottom of the deck. You've just expressed that to me. I do feel this is going to happen. I hope this rushed energy and this sudden energy means that it's going to come back together soon. The fact that we got the Ten of Hearts and the Ten of Cups, I'm going to say that this is indicating to me that it comes back together as a proper marriage, not just as let's hang out together, let's do things together. This is a proper back together. There is something that has to be sorted out, though. I'm not going to lie, and Natalie, I don't know if you betrayed him, he betrayed you, but somebody stepped outside of the marriage for some reason and did the wrong thing here. This is someone that did the wrong thing. It's still sitting there, so you could get back together and be all happy, but if you don't solve why you split up in the first place, this eventually won't work, because this will come back around to come back in. Okay? All right. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting there. Thank you for your donation. I really appreciate it. And let's just quickly do a yes or no to finish up, and I'm out of here. Oh, he betrayed you. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, that was showing me somebody stepped outside. Somebody, yeah. Very tough to get past that one. Trust me, I know all about it. Very, very tough to build that back up again once that's happened. All right. I do see a lot of love there, though, with both of you. All right. I think you could be very, very happy if you decided, like you said, that he said he wants you back with him. Maybe if you just do a trial basis where you say, right, let's try, and we'll be back together for, 2 days a week, and then 3 days a week, and then see how you go. All right. Yes or no for the question. I'm going to give you 2 questions like I gave James, okay? I'm being generous. So Natalia has 2 questions in her mind, yes or no answers, or just some more messages to finish her reading. Thank you. Here we go. First question. Contracts being signed. Now, this can be a mental contract that you make. Make sure you know what you're going into, because this woman has a blindfold on and she's wanting balance back in your life. The 3rd chakra is balancing yourself. You've got 2 cards telling you make sure you know what you're doing. And this is telling you that you have blossoming abundance coming towards you, but it's yes, yes, yes. This is maybe. At the moment, this is like hesitation. This is yes. All right, so you're getting a yes for the first question. Bottom of the deck. No, maybe, and yes. Bottom of the deck, the second question you had in your mind, Natalia, doesn't want to be answered right now, or maybe you already know inside yourself whether the answer is yes or no. It's telling you to stop stressing out about things. Also, this can be deciding whether something's done and finished, or whether this is where you need to move into a new direction. It's almost like the Death card, where somebody's standing there looking at their life that they know of and the things that they don't know. Like it's a fear of the future, basically, when I look at this, because half the world's in the dark and half the world's in the light. So you know half the situation, not the full situation. So this is a yes and no card. This card was a no card, and this card is yes. This is where you hold the key to what you want to do. You hold the money, you hold the future, you hold the whichever way you want to go. It's going to be up to you. All right. Anyway, guys, I need to go. Thank you, Miss Lovely. Thank you, Mama B. Really appreciate it. I'm out of here, guys. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully early. I'm really trying to get online early so I can get offline early. Because every time I get offline around this time, I haven't got much time, and then the hubby's at home, and then we're going to the gym, or I've got to go shopping, or whatever, or I've got to cook. So yeah, hopefully I can get my act together tomorrow and get online early. Okay, bye everyone. Take care. Thank you, Mama B. Really appreciate it. Bye.